Hey guys, it's Judy and I have another process video for you guys, and this time I am doing, I believe October? No, September. I all lost track of everything. I know I just uploaded a July process and now I'm doing a September process, and it's using the same kit, the Gossamer Blue October kit. So this is what I did yesterday. I'm trying to catch up. So I'm trying to do an old layout for an old month and then to try to catch up, and then I'm also doing a current month. Well, it's October, but this is kind of current. So that's how I'm trying to catch up because I am very behind. So anyway, I am using the October 2014 Gossamer Blue kit. You saw I had all these photos. I had a whole stack of photos I need to get in an album. So you'll see I do a lot of collages and a lot of photos. A lot of my layouts are photo heavy, but I had developed them at Costco and I chose the matte finish, and it has that like nice silky layer instead of the gloss, and I kind of like it. So anyway, those are the pages, those are the cards I picked. So I'm just gonna kind of trim down the cards that I chose with those photos because they do have a lot of excess space, and I just want like some space to journal on or to kind of embellish a little more. And so I'm doing that so you can see more of the card. And so I'm looking for embellishments, sticker wise. So I end up journaling instead. So on to the next card. I ended up trimming the photo on this one as well, just so you can see more of the background card. And you know, you don't have to do this. If you're in a rush or you have a lot to document, you can just put the photo in and that's it, because it's a 3x4. But I've been starting to, you know, have the back, like put another card in the back just to add some color to it, and also give me some room to journal or to add a title like that. That says pop the trunk, and that's what my son likes to do. Aren't all boys or little girls, children, loving things that open and close? So that photo there is two 3x4s printed on a 4x6 using pick frame, and I am just matting it onto that pretty card that came in the kit that has hearts all over, and I'm using the scrumptious chicken nitty stickers, and I'm trying to look for a label. I have that little like two bin stack that stacks like on top of each other. I forget what they're called, but I separate like my labels on one and then my word stickers on another, because sometimes I just need to journal myself and sometimes I need a word for labels. So I end up finding a label, and that's from Sheet Tags, and then I love that hello, I think I love you, and of course I put it under the chips. There was that iPhone photo on the top left. Of course I didn't put it, oh, that one. Of course I didn't put hello, I love you on that photo, but it was under the chips. Anyway, I found some Kelly Perky stickers that I got at Simon Says Stamp, you know, when they were really cheap, like 75% off. So I got a bunch of those, and then those gold Sheet Tags. So I ended up using the gold because, yes, we purchased the iPhone 6 in gold, so I thought that would be appropriate. So I thought that tag was cute. It says decisions, what's a girl to do? And so I found that yummy sticker that I put on the chips pick photo, and then just more word stickers from the kit. And then journaling about the iPhone, how we lucked out because we didn't pre-order it or anything like that. We just went to the store the Saturday after it came out, and they had 2 left just for us in the right, you know, size and everything. So we did look at the 6 Plus, but that was huge, so we ended up doing that. And those, I use the Tim Holtz tiny alphas for the iPhone 6 part. And then here we made some pizza at home, and he's eating a black and white cookie. And so I'm just looking for another 4x6 to mat on, and I thought the yellow was nice because it went with his shirt. And yeah, these 4x6s are all from the Gossamer Blue October kit. So, and all these embellishments, except for these alphas, which I just have on hand. And just doing colored pizza for that. And then I end up using these alphas that came with the kit as well. So they're just chipboard alphas from Pink Paisley, and you have to add your own adhesive. So I don't like those loose alphas. I'm always digging to find the right letter. And then I just add that little vellum piece that came in the kit as well. And I just use my Tim Holtz tiny attacher, just stick it on. And then the bottom left photo is 4x6 collage that I made, once again through Pick Frame. And I started juicing, so that's a picture of my green juice. So what I'm doing is, this is my September kit. September layout. So I'm trying to do a recent and an old. So you just saw like my July. So that's one way of how I'm trying to catch up. So there we go. I like adding like little titles like that, like just healthy, or yeah, you know, like things to kind of make the card stick out a little too, adding little titles like that. And then I'm using my Uniball Signo white gel pen, and it writes pretty smooth. So here I am lining up the cards, and that's how it looks. But I'm thinking it needs a little more pops of color here and there, so I end up using those brads. So I am putting them in the middle of the 3x4s on the outer ones in the yellow, and then also like that mint green. And so yeah, I missed all the journaling. That journaling is for the cookie card up there, where he had eaten a black and white cookie before, and then this was maybe his second time. And then he goes, the first time he held the chocolate side, so his fingers got all stained in the chocolate, the black chocolate. And then this time he goes, "Look, Mommy, I'm holding on the white part so my hands don't get dirty." So I'm like, yes, that is my son. So still sticky fingers, but no, they're not dirty. But anyway, I add some buttons from the Dear Lizzie that also either came in the kit or my goodie bag. So you'll see that. So you'll see, like, usually I just lay it out, and you know, after I do all my journaling, I just look to see where I can fit some more embellishments, some stickers, just to add some more color and some more fun to it. And what am I looking for? Let's see. More words. So I think I end up going back to those Heidi Swap vellum letters anyway. So, but I love those sheet tags, the gold ones and then the other ones. So I was pointing to like that spot up where the green juice is, and I thought it needed a little something in the top right corner, but I ended up putting that vellum piece on top of the green juice, and then I was like, I wanted to take it off, but I couldn't. It's hard to read just because it's a vellum, so it's kind of in the shadow. You can't really see the colors. So And oh, I do put a button over there, but with those buttons you got to be careful because they have like a glue dot, but you have to take them. When I took it off, it didn't adhere to the button, so you had to peel it off with it. So here are my close-up shots of them, just to take a look at each card. And then this is the front side of my layout, and you will see my other side. That's why I might these videos a little longer, because I'm doing the both sides of the spreads. So here, I'm just looking through all my photos that I want in this spread, and you'll notice that's my usual setup, where I have the 4x4s and then like two 3x4 photos. And then of course the 4x4s, I said 4x, it was 4x6. Usually 4x6s have 2 on each, or a collage or some sort, so I'm always photo heavy. And that's why I have so many cards. Not only do I purchase all these cards and kits, but I only use 2 cards at a time. So these kits really last me, since I do have a lot of photos. And that's why I've also been starting to kind of mat my photos a little. You know, I can just do it like that. Just leave the photos as is without matting them on additional cards. But I'm trying to use my stash, and you know, and I think it looks pretty too if you kind of mat it to add more color to it. It just takes more time because you have to trim all those photos, which, you know, if you have time, you do it. But if you're short on time, as a tip, just, you know, you can leave it as is. And then if you're finally caught up, then you can probably go back and kind of mat them like this, and then, you know, spice them up or spruce them up. So I'm still using the heck out of those word stickers, all still from the same kit. So far, in the last video I had front and back, and then this is a front and back, and I still have a lot of stickers, embellishments, and cards. I think I'm low on the 4x6s, but I still have a bunch of 3x4s. So I just journal. He started Mandarin class, and that thumbs up stamp is from L Studio. It's a favorite thing stamp, and I'm just trimming that. Just adhering it on the cards. And this side I think I keep pretty simple. And then I saw the school stickers, so I just put it like they're going to be side by side, these 2 photos or cards. So I kind of lined it up so you can read. It can be awesome school or just awesome or school separate, however you like them. So, and that photo, if you see right next to the mailbox, I'll show you, I'll point it out. There's a little kitty there, and I was walking Pepper, and Pepper spotted that kitten, either a kitten or a cat, that far away, and the arrow enamel dot is from the outlet, and definitely check them out. I found that store out from Rashida. Hi, Rashida. So anyway, like you know, I was like, what am I going to do with that cat embellishment that came in the kit? And there it is. And I just put sighting, so it's like a cat sighting. So I thought that was cute. And so there I go to my chic tags. So those are extra, those weren't in the kit. But, and here I just put, it was hat day at school. And here, you know, I just put stickers right over that. I don't have to put the date, you know, that has those slits. Especially with alphas, you can cover up anything, so it doesn't have to be, you know, what it's meant for. And then here we're at Costco, and I had put down the alphas directly on the photo at first, but then I knew they were going to be hard to read. Then I chose a darker color, but I still knew it was going to be hard to read. So I usually like to kind of put a little background to it so it doesn't get too busy that you can't read the title of the word. So, and that word sticker had said spring goodness, and I cut it in half, so I just took the part goodness. So it's Costco goodness, guys. Costco goodness. I go at least once, maybe twice a week. So we have one like 10 minutes away from my house. So, and it's right, like literally next door from his school. So I ended up cutting out strips of paper. I think it's like a 1/4 inch strips. So I put down pizza. We always get the pizza. What a good deal. Christmas decorations, because he was in love with the decorations. And then lastly, Cheetos, which he always begs me to get out of the vending machine. I'm like, dude, I can buy a whole bag for like $2 at Kroger or Publix. So anyway, I'm using my Pixma Micron pen to journal on the photo. I love it. These photos are printed from Costco. It has that matte finish, so it's kind of silky like, and it prints, not prints, the writing with the Pixma marker is wonderful. It doesn't smudge, it goes on and it stays on, and it is archival safe, so I definitely recommend those pens. I'm sorry if I already said this, or I know I'm like cutting this voiceover up into over 2 days whenever I have time. So this is I believe is my last photo, the 4x6, and another green juice day. So this is like the next day. So I had one on the front of the spread, and then now this one, and those are Snap. Snap now has those transparent seed stickers in black. I think they have it, no, I don't know if they have it white, but in black definitely. Just like the Mombi stickers, but those were Snap ones that I got. And I'm loving that washi from Freckled Fawn. There's the hearts and the stripes. So, these are close-ups. See, I show you it doesn't smudge at all. And so, that's the pen, the Pigma Micron 05. And I bought them at like Costco. I had gotten the color pack, and then I ended up getting like a 5-pack of the black because I loved it. So that's that. So I'm just showing each card for you. Sorry if I sped up this video too fast, because I just wanted to get this video under like 20 minutes, because I know watching anything longer than that is really taxing. So there you go. So I'm just putting them all in the pockets for you. And then I was like, wait a second, that nice vellum card is not going to do it without a backing. So I just use a white backing on that. And then I'm like, oh, I forgot, but I don't need to journal anymore. I think I journaled all I needed, or I was all journaled out. So I just added that and filler card. I could journal later on if I'd like, because there's a lot of room. But I think that's it for the spread. So definitely try it out where you do one old and one new. Try to keep up with your project life, so you're not totally behind. For every one old layout you do a new one. So by then you should be kind of caught up. Sometimes I do just want to scrap things that are more recent because they're fresh in my mind too. So hope you like this spread. And definitely leave a comment, like, subscribe. Thanks guys. Bye.